Hello everyone, it's Roxy, and yes, it is normal. Don't worry guys, if you open your wallet and you have a new address every single time you click receive, it means that your wallet is doing the right thing. Hey, I'm Roxy and welcome down the Bitcoin rabbit hole. Alright, so the short answer is gone. Now let's explain why. So basically it is a good thing for privacy and so also security, but mostly privacy, that your wallet is generating a new different address every time you want to receive funds. The idea is as follows: you never want to reuse an address. Why that? Simply because in Bitcoin everything is traceable through analysis and everything can be observed from an outside point because the database, the blockchain, is on every single node. So the idea is that everyone can look how much money you have. And if you connect or if you gather all of your coins under the same address, so let's say that you receive every single time you receive Bitcoin, you put it on the same address, the same set basically, what happens is that when you're gonna spend those Bitcoins, the person receiving the money can see your entire net worth or balance. I'm going to try to say it again in a different way because it's important that you realize. If you keep the same address and you keep reusing always the same, basically anyone watching this address have access to all of your data. If, on the other hand, you change addresses every time you receive Bitcoins, the person observing your address only has one bit of information. He only sees one address with money going in, money going out. That's it, only one. He doesn't see the hundreds, tens or thousands of other addresses that you may use for other type of activities, and basically he cannot correlate this address with the rest. Meaning that if you're gonna pay someone with Bitcoin or you're gonna send Bitcoin to someone, that person only has the information of the address you used to pay him, not on your entire wallet. So it is completely normal that every time you press receive, you have a new address. It is made by the wallet to improve on your privacy. You should use this feature, and if your wallet doesn't use that, it's probably a bad wallet, just so you know. The other point is that it's not because the address changed that the old address is no longer valid. That is false. All the address that your wallet is going to generate directly comes from the private key. So it's not because it gives an address, you copy paste it, and then you refresh and you have a different address, that the first address that you copy pasted doesn't work anymore. They both are equally valid and they both put the money in the same bigger place, which is your wallet. It's simply that inside your wallet, the money will be divided between different addresses, and that's it. That's the idea. So let's say you need to get paid by a client, or you want to receive money from an exchange or from a friend. You're gonna generate an address, you're gonna give that address to the friend, the exchange, or the client. He's gonna send the money. No, you want to do it again. What are you gonna do? You're gonna create a new address and send that address to those new guys. Maybe they do not send the money. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna create a third address to receive funds, and then a fourth and a fifth, etc. You're always gonna have an address for a different type of use. And at the end of the day, you will have a lot of address, which is very difficult to understand compared to the classical banking system where you have only one IBAN or one RIB or one bank account, let's say. In Bitcoin, because you are your own bank, you're gonna create hundreds of IBAN, and every single person is gonna pay on a different IBAN. And even if you have the same client, you are still gonna use different addresses, because this way, the client cannot just keep track of all of your addresses. It may be easier for you to have like one wallet or one account inside a wallet for one client, and that's fair. But even if you do that, change the address every single time. Address management is a real thing in Bitcoin, and I hope it's going to be one of the next formation I will be producing for you, which is going to be about Sparrow and Cold Card. But in the meanwhile, just this video should do it. So basically, just to recap, don't worry, it is completely normal that a new address is generating every time you press receive. It doesn't mean that the old address doesn't work. It simply means that you're gonna have different addresses and they're all gonna receive money and it's gonna be stored in different one of them. When you're gonna spend the money, either you can decide which address to use, or it's gonna take them kind of randomly or with some like logical order whatsoever. If you want to go the extra step, it will consist of naming those UTXO and addresses for the use case, and when you're going to spend, decide which address and which UTXO you want to use. This is more tricky, it's an advanced level, but it is how you should probably be managing your Bitcoin if you have a business or something like that. I hope it's clear, I hope you didn't panic, and I hope this video helps you. So do not stress, the money is still gonna arrive. A lot of you, I know, like get an address, ask the exchange to send the money to this address, and then you want to check that you wrote the address correctly, and then it literally gives you a new address, and you're like panicked because, oh my God, did I lose the money? You didn't lose the money is still gonna reach the wallet, it's just that you have a new address, which is totally normal. I hope I calmed you down and I hope it helps, and I hope I've been useful. If you have any question, please comment in the comment. I will try to do my best to answer everyone, knowing that thanks to my Patreon, I can do these videos in Spanish, English, and French, and that is awesome. If you have any other question about any wallet, I can help. I can send you to the right resources, or you can find it by yourself on www.thebitcoinrabbithole.com. I'm Rockdis. Thank you for sharing my content on any social media or to your friends, to your newbie friends. There's formation for free available on the website. There's an e-commerce. There's a lot of resources. Stay tuned for more content. See you around. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on the social media, and if you want to support my work so I can keep producing formation, video tutorials, games in French, English, and Spanish for free, you can do so with the e-commerce, Bitcoin or Lightning donation, or directly through a Patreon for fiat. Thank you, and I will see you around. Bye bye.